Welcome to a journey through time and memory. Today, we're stepping into the heart of Mumbai, where trains thunder past windows and families gather close in small spaces, filled with enormous love. This is a story about childhood, family bonds, and the profound ways our past shapes who we become. Let's begin with a simple question about growing up.
Okay, hi. How are you? How's your day going?
Good. It was good. The day was good.
Yeah, so today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your childhood and what was it like being a kid. So let's start from the beginning. Where were you born and what was your neighborhood like where you grew up?
What follows is a window into a Mumbai childhood, where love filled every corner of a small home.
I was born in Mumbai and I had a very good neighborhood and we were all very friendly and close. And my parents also were the friendly kind of people. My father was a lawyer and my mother, although she was educated in Karachi in Sindhi, but she was able to educate us in a good English medium school and she used to talk to us also in English. So she learned English by teaching us English. And I had a grandfather who was very, very fond of me. I was his pet. And I'm the youngest among all the three sisters. And my sisters also were very fond of me. It was a very loving family. I never heard any fights as such among us or anything like this.
Home wasn't just about the people inside. Sometimes it's about where that home sits in the world.
Or you shared it
So
with someone?
we had a 2 BHK. Actually, it was a 2 BHK and we were staying near the station, very close to the station. The trains moving were like music to our ears. And whenever we used to go to college, we used to be the first ones to come to know whether we need to go to college or not in the rainy season, because it was so close, you could literally see the trains moving. And it was fun, and everyone who came at the door and look at the trains coming and going, and they used to be very fascinated with it. So it was a nice. My grandfather.
Living arrangements tell us so much about how families adapt and thrive together.
And were you sharing a room or did you have your own room?
There was no concept of having your own room in those days. So the three sisters and my grandfather were in one room. And my parents were in another room and we had a dining area.
Nice. That sounds quite cramped up for today's generation.
Yeah. But it was fun because we were sharing it and we used to chat and we used to talk. It was, I think.
Sometimes looking back reveals truths about what we've gained and what we might have lost along the way.
Today, when I look back, I feel that life was better than what today's life is. What the children are facing today. They want to be alone, lonely, and the relationships are just parting off due to the loneliness. You have to call. We used to just have the local phone, dialing numbers, and we used to remember them also. At least I used to remember. Even today, I remember the old phone numbers. But I can't remember the mobile numbers today. It's become like that. So that was another way of life.
But childhood isn't just about where you live or how things have changed. It's about what filled your days with joy.
I used to love to play. I would never like to study at all. I used to love to play. I used to always wait for an opportunity to play. So even when I used to go to school, we used to try to reach the school at least half an hour, 45 minutes before the school starts so that we can play. And even in the lunch break, we used to eat our food very fast so that we get time to play. And in the evening also, we had a very disciplined life. So once we came back from school, our mom used to give us something to eat, and we used to start studying. And we used to take about 1 hour to play. We used to go down to play for about an hour. And by 7 o'clock, we all used to be up. And we used to take a wash, change, and by 7:30, the food would be on the table. And by 8:30, quarter to 9, we were all fast asleep.
Some childhood memories stay with us, not because they were extraordinary, but because they were part of the daily rhythm that shaped who we became.
Wow, that seems very early.
Yeah, very, very disciplined. And in the morning, like it used to be, we used to get up by 6:30 because we had a water problem. So my grandfather used to go to the ground floor, sit, and from some house, a lady's house, we used to put the pipe and used to bring it out, and my father used to carry those buckets of water and fill it. Because the corporation water used to come only at 2 o'clock in the night, where my grandfather used to fill the water and keep. So by morning, that water will be consumed for a bath and toilet and all the basic daily needs. So we have to refill the water which would come. And my father used to carry that. We were staying on the second floor. It was a 2-story building, and the steps were very steep. So we used to carry, and on holidays, probably we used to help our father, like half floor, we used to take the buckets, and my mother used to fill it in drums and buckets. So that our whole day goes peaceful.
Sometimes life offers us moments that feel like more than coincidence. Moments that connect loss with hope in ways that take our breath away.
Wow, that seems like a lot of work for today's.
Yeah, it was a lot of effort and a lot of strain, of course, but we never felt it. Most of the time, because my father used to carry it, but even then we did everything possible. And I think the day my grandfather died, on his 12th day, the water started coming. That was what I could say, like, I don't know what it was, that he did his job, and he passed away on 25th of February 1974. And on his 12th day, when we came home, they said they were trying to proceed with the water, putting the pump and motor, but it started only on his 12th day. In the evening, the water started coming, and we didn't have to go down and fill it.
Some stories stay with us because they remind us that love transcends time and space, that the people who shape us continue to care for us even after they're gone, that a childhood filled with family, play, and simple daily rhythms can create a foundation strong enough to last a lifetime. Thank you for joining us on this journey through memory and meaning. Until next time, may you find the extraordinary in your own ordinary moments.